Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of We Don't Know Sports Podcast. I'm here with
McCoy.
and
Liam.
I am
Colby, and we're going to do an introduction for Colby real quick. Colby is our special guest today on the We Don't Know podcast. This man has been covering college football professionally for the last 5 years. We have gone to, how many games have you gone to this year?
3.
3 games in person. That is more than me and Liam combined. That is very impressive. And also, this is the man who drafted Ashton Genty in the first round, the fantasy punishment winner, the G5 advocate. Everybody, welcome to the show, Colby Ladwig.
Woo!
It's a pleasure. Pleasure to be here. Listen,
It's an
I thought
honor to
GT
have
in the
you
first
here.
round was going to be a log, but I didn't know the Raiders' offensive line was going to be that bad.
It was bad last
You
year.
know the Raiders.
Listen, I had faith. This is the one thing I had, that's for sure.
All right, so we can start with, we can go over me and Liam's really good predictions for round 1.
Oh, you're talking about.
You want to start, Liam?
I guess we could start at. What do we wait?
Let's start with the.
So we
Oregon
had
JMU
hey,
game.
okay. Let's start just from top to bottom. What our predictions
top to
were.
bottom,
So
top.
we had Indiana at 1, obviously, and then at 9 and 8 we had Notre Dame and OU, which
It should have been that.
it
Totally
yeah
agree,
it
it's the best
should
way
have
it should've
been
been.
that. But after what happened this
y'all
weekend,
know
it
they were
looks
gonna leave
like
their golden
Indiana
child
was
out of the playoff bracket, though.
Wait, what?
They're not going to. Yeah, the playoff committee is not going to leave the golden child out of the bracket.
True.
But I also thought Notre Dame was kind of their golden child too.
No, Alabama brings in the views, brings in the money.
True.
But anywho, then we had Oregon at 5, JMU 12, Texas Tech at
We were right
4.
about
We had the top 4 obviously solidified.
Top
Georgia
5,
at 3.
Yeah, top 4 was.
And then we had Tulane, Texas A&M 11 and 6, Ole Miss and Alabama 7 and 10. Obviously, none of that happened.
Yep.
Um,
Ole Miss did not move at all. We thought that they might move a little bit because they had no head. They lost their head coach, but they didn't.
they did
didn't
not
budge.
move at all.
I mean, yeah, they lost Kiffin, but they kept pretty much everybody else. I mean, if you have
they
the
didn't play a
people who
game.
know, let's say if you have the people who know how to call in that system, the only thing you're lacking is we know what else Kiffin brings to the table, and that's just underhanded tactics. This is a Lane Kiffin hate channel.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
So, I guess we
So
could
let's
talk
start with
about the
had
first
round
round. Oh, you want to talk about our predictions after the bracket got announced?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
our
so
predictions.
whenever the bracket was announced, so we can just start top to bottom. So we had
Yep.
JMU in Oregon, James Madison,
Mhm.
Oregon.
Mhm.
Oregon winning 51-34. Closer game than we expected.
Yep.
It is a lot closer. It was a lot closer.
They
Even there's
definitely weren't up 30 going into the second half.
We're playing
As-
fourth string.
as somebody who loves some Group of 5 football, it was a lot closer than I thought. Listen, good teams win, great teams cover. And
And
they
then
covered the spread.
next up, we can skip by. Let's go to the bigger game. Alabama and OU. We have firsthand experience here.
Let's hear it.
Colby being at the game. Colby, take it away.
It's the best I've seen Oklahoma play for one quarter. For one quarter. John
True.
Mateer looked like that first 5 weeks. John Mateer. The defense was firing on all cylinders. I mean, granted, they didn't really force any turnovers, but I mean, they had Ty Simpson scrambling out of his mind back there. You put him under pressure, he's making bad throws.
Yep.
We saw that the first time OU played Oklahoma. Surprisingly, who wasn't really a factor, and he was back for this game, was R. Mason Thomas.
Mm.
He really didn't do much.
He was in the back. He was causing.
I mean, he was
causing
back
some.
there, but not as much as some of the other guys.
He was there.
Yeah, and then he ended up getting benched in the third quarter because he wanted to. I want to say he cussed out Venables on something, and then he got benched.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember watching that. I just saw him on the sideline. I saw him standing there just yelling at Brent Venables, and next thing I know, he didn't play the rest of the second half.
Yeah. Same thing that we saw at home. OU looked like they were about to be a national championship team in that first
Yeah.
quarter. I think the offense for Alabama had 5 yards in the whole first quarter total. And then I honestly think the game was rigged. I really do.
Here we go.
I believe it with my whole heart.
Here we go.
You can't tell me that our defense looks that good and our offense looks that good just for our punter to not kick a ball, 1. 2, for our running back to drop a wide open touchdown pass, which would have put us up 24-0. 3, John Mateer throwing a pass when that was even the right route. Just straight up.
Bro threw it straight to the defense.
Straight to him.
To the
And then they're back in
defense.
it. Then they're back in it. And then, like, OU doesn't look the same. Alabama's kind of doing whatever they want to us.
Well, I mean, that pick six took the wind out of their sails. You could tell. It just completely demoralized the whole team from top to bottom.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the sorry. Let's talk about the real gem of this. 50 Cent coming out in the fourth quarter
Bro.
for the most awful performance I've ever
Why?
seen in my life.
When they showed that, I was like, what is the point of this? Why
Dude,
is he
it was
out there?
hype. Everyone was hyped for about the first 3 seconds, and then he actually started singing.
Dang.
Everyone was just so confused.
I've never been I've never had such a high as an OU fan and then such a low in one game in my entire life.
Yeah, in one game, that is the highest and lowest peak I've ever seen for a one-game stint. I've definitely seen some lows, though.
Yeah, a lot of lows, but like.
Shout out Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
Well, moving
Hey, what were your
on.
thoughts?
Wait, what's that?
What are your thoughts?
What were your
on the game?
thoughts on this game?
I didn't watch it. So moving on to the next game.
Oh my
Crazy.
gosh.
Crazy.
Listen, I watched the first quarter.
So you watched
Stepped
So you watched the
away.
best part of
Yeah,
the game.
I watched the best part of the game. Thought we were gonna do pretty good. Pulled up an OU stream like 2 hours later on Twitch, and we were down a touchdown. I was like, what the heck happened? And then saw some clips, and I was like, oh, this team sucks. And then
This team's awful.
I continued playing Terraria on my computer. Anyways, let's go on to the next round, or not next round, next game.
Next game.
We had Tulane and Ole Miss. Now listen, I was saying Tulane was going to give them a problem. I was going to say Ole Miss was going to have some issues. This Ole Miss team is legit.
In Liam's defense, Tulane did look good for one drive.
They did. They
Yeah.
really did.
One drive.
And listen, that one drive is all that matters, dude.
That's real. That's real.
For the one drive, and then the rest of the game was.
That one drive proved these Group of 5 teams do deserve a spot.
Dude, that one drive
don't.
proved that. Hold on, that one drive proved that Tulane is a football team.
They are a football team of all time.
And then, dude, I was just about to say that football team of all time. That's
They are the most football
they
team
are
of all time.
they were a football team of all time, and then Ole Miss, dude,
Yeah, Trinidad
looked
Chambliss.
great.
He's a dog.
He's oh my
'Cause
goodness good.
Earlier this season, I went and watched them play Arkansas at Vaught Hemingway. That was a really close game.
Uh-oh. Dude, I felt his presence coming. Hey, we're in the middle of recording.
All right, goodbye.
In the middle of this.
Wait! No!
What? This is such a low budget show. Oh my gosh.
Hang on a second.
What is going on?
All right.
Any more
Maybe
takeaways from that
some-
Ole Miss Tulane game? Any more takeaways?
No. That
Kewan
besides
Lacey, also dog. He's a dog.
We knew this though. But my takeaways from the Tulane and JMU game is they don't deserve to be there, and they proved it.
Yep.
Just
I mean,
hate
James
ball.
Madison, they at
Say
least
you
looked a
hate
little
ball.
better against the third string, but
They need their own conference. I'm sorry, but like, I hate the participation trophy. Like,
I mean,
put
I
in-
could see that mainly for the fact of if
chat. What is?
all right, listen.
Chad,
Listen, Will, we need your opinion on something, actually.
real quick.
Can you hear us?
Welcome
Yeah.
to the first phone in on the podcast.
First call in.
We need your opinion on the Alabama-Oklahoma game in the first round of the college
rigged?
football playoffs. Was it rigged? And what were your takeaways? What were your thoughts?
Dude, so rigged. That punter? What was that? What did I witness with my eyes?
Dude,
What
elite
did I
ball
watch?
knowledge. Elite ball knowledge. This guy just knows
I
everything.
wasted
This guy knows
$350
everything.
on a ticket.
Dude,
Oh,
I got $500 from that. That was great. It was so rigged. I'm glad I had insider knowledge, You know? I
Wait,
knew it would
He's
happen.
insider trading.
you got $500.
Yeah, man. I bet on it.
So what was the line? Did you just bet that Alabama was going to win, or that Oklahoma was going to suck it up after the first quarter?
They were gonna muff a kick. I knew it. I knew it
Oh,
was gonna
dude,
happen.
this guy's a freaking genius, bro. This dude knows everything.
Bro.
Dude,
This guy's
Also,
an
what
He needs
elite
his own.
ball
He needs his
knowledge.
own podcast, the He Knows Sports podcast.
Dude, so
Mm.
true. So
who
true.
did Alabama play after
What?
OU?
Wait. We're not going to talk about that yet. We're not going to talk about that
We're not
yet.
there yet.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Rigged. It's rigged. I'm out.
Thank you. Dude, I love
And
that
that was
guy.
the first.
Dude, I heard that
we're gonna
guy.
close the phone lines this time.
I heard that guy. I heard he's really close with Josh Allen. Anywho, let's talk about the next. Did we have any more thoughts on
We had
Tulane Ole Miss?
Miami.
No. Did we have any more thoughts on the Tulane Ole Miss game?
Yeah, the G5 teams don't need to be there. That was
Okay.
that was my thoughts.
But what I was saying about that, if they want to make the G5 their own, separate conference, you have FBS, FCS, all that, which I could see that being a thing, especially, money.
Yeah.
And what does ESPN and the college football committee love more than anything?
Money.
Yeah. If they could do that, that's a whole nother set of games to watch. You run it at a different time than the main college football playoffs. That's more games to watch. You get
Yep.
those fan bases more involved.
Yep.
Very true.
That's more viewership. That's more merch sold. That's more tickets sold. That's everything.
And my thing is, if the G5 team is a top 12 team, let them in. I'm fine with that. But I don't want to see a team that's ranked 24 getting in over teams like Texas, getting in teams over like Notre Dame, even BYU. Like I'm sorry, I don't want that.
Yeah. Well, moving on. Last game of the first round, we had Miami and Texas A&M. What a slugfest that was.
What a
Oh,
defensive
defense.
stroke.
Slugfest, dude.
That was
Dude,
defense all
Defense.
day.
man, Miami. I didn't know they were like that defensively.
Right.
Miami's usually solid defensively.
I didn't.
That's ingrained in the Miami culture.
And then A&M not being able to stop the run.
Now listen, who do you think would have performed better in that game, A&M or James Madison?
James Madison, 100%.
Bro, I'm just saying.
They would have
Put
still
up
covered.
3 points against that Miami defense,
That Miami.
which looked
We'll get to
freaking
that in a second.
amazing.
I was about to say.
But still.
But you have Carson Beck as your quarterback. Like,
It goes back to what I said earlier, though. Good teams win. Great teams cover the spread.
Any other thoughts on that game?
any other thoughts about round one?
I mean, it was a round of all time. That's
Let's
for
go.
sure.
Let's just
Oklahoma
recap it real quick.
sucks. So just quick little
That's
recap. We
real.
had
That's
James
real.
Madison, Oregon winning 51-34. We had Alabama,
Oh.
Oklahoma. Alabama winning 34-24. We have he's come back. Will,
He has
what do you
returned.
need?
On.
For the record, I just want to say this. OU's coach looks like a skeleton, like a Dementor, like He looks like he would take my soul. I mean, I don't know if you guys agree with this. Does he not scare you, or am I the only one?
The only thing he scares is opposing offenses.
Clearly not, because he just got absolutely destroyed by Alabama. But
Wait.
Oof.
all right, I'll quit interrupting. But just do you guys agree that he's not scary looking?
I think he's a
His
good-looking guy,
voice
to
is
be honest.
insane. He sounds like he smoked about 3 packs of Marlboros before every game.
This guy knows ball.
Will, you should just stay in for the rest of this episode, to be honest.
All right, bet. All right, I'll
You
stop.
can
popping in.
just stay in. All right, let's finish the recap real quick. We had Alabama, Oklahoma. Alabama winning 34-24. Next up, we had Tulane, Ole Miss. What a game that was. Ole Miss winning 41-10. Miami, Texas A&M for the last game. Dude, I was so close. It was such a close score prediction. Anywho, Miami, Texas A&M. We have Miami winning 10-3, and that puts us in the quarterfinals, second round.
Okay, can I say one more thing about round 1 before we move on?
Go for it.
Yes.
Let's talk about how the TV networks absolutely hosed the TNT games. Gave TNT the 2 Group of 5 games.
I mean,
Yeah.
The OU Alabama game and the Miami A&M game had, at the very minimum, 10 million plus viewers.
You know,
The
and
other
I
two
wasn't one of them because I
barely broke
definitely was
5.
not pirating.
The other 2 barely broke 5 million viewers.
Bro,
that
I'm
should
just
be
saying.
another incentive
I'm
why they
just
shouldn't be
I'm just
there.
saying. Those viewer counts are like very much wrong. Like completely wrong.
I'm sure there's people like you out there.
Like,
and there's
dude.
plenty of people like that.
I bet that's
Oh.
maybe like 30% of the people that are
I
actually
watch
watching
everything
the
on
games.
Stream East, unless it's on ESPN.
By the way, he does not watch everything on Stream East.
It doesn't
Stream
exist
East, what's
anymore.
that?
He-
What's that?
Yeah, it does. iStreamEast.app.
Do not go to that link. Do not go to that
Do
link.
not use
We
that
do
link.
not
Don't
know
tell
what
Dana
we're
White
talking
about
about.
Do not tell Dana White that exists.
It does not exist. We do not know what he is on about.
We do not condone or support pirating in any form or concept on this podcast.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. It is free though.
It is free. All you gotta do is click out of the ad and then go back to your screen.
But we
If
wouldn't.
it were-
But yeah, we
if
wouldn't
it
do
were
that.
open.
We wouldn't. We would never
know
use
that. We
that.
wouldn't know that.
I bet Will would though. Will is. You know. I bet he looks like a pirate.
Oh,
No, I just steal from
That's
my
a
friends.
compliment.
No, that's real.
Anyways, we're getting off topic.
Round two.
Round
We're getting
two.
sidetracked, we're getting sidetracked.
You want me to still go through kind of like what I've been doing?
You wanna
Or
go
McCoy,
top
do
to
you want to
bottom
take it
here?
away?
top to bottom's fine.
Okay.
So that first game, what would the top be? Texas Tech and Oregon.
So we had Oregon, Texas Tech
In the
with
Capital
Oregon.
One Orange Bowl.
Yep. Oregon taking
I
it
knew
away
Texas Tech was fake.
23-0.
Yep. I have no comments about it. I expected it.
Will,
Do you
you
not
got your
think-
fingers up.
Do you not think the bye has a play? Every
does.
team that has a bye, it felt like they weren't ready. They weren't ready.
1-6 in the last 2 years?
Yeah, we finally had somebody break that curse, but we'll get to that game in a minute.
We'll
Yeah.
get to there in just a second.
Okay. But
But I feel like
definitely think
we're not about to have a lot of
first round
thoughts
bye.
on this one.
well, I mean, just from the few Tech games I have watched this season, I knew the offense wasn't there. Really, I mean, I watched the regular season game against BYU. They had like 6 to 8 trips to the red zone and only scored a touchdown on like 2 of them. So they're a great open field team when it comes to offense, but you put them in the red zone, they just fall apart.
Yeah.
On offense. And I mean, the name of the game is to put the ball in the end zone.
Really?
You can't do that, you're not going to go very far. Don't matter how many. It doesn't matter how good of a defense you have. Somebody's going to break through that defense eventually.
Bro just said to
Great.
win the game, put points on the board. Have more points than the other team. Genius.
This is a very,
Honestly,
this is a
that kind of
Tarian
sounds like
Prince
my kind of
explanation.
take. That's
This
my
is like a
kind
very
of take.
Tarian Prince explanation.
Oh yeah.
That's a poll if y'all know. If you know, you know.
Dude, we know everything here. We
I
know
don't
it.
know. I guess
You
I
don't know that one?
I guess I don't
I have never heard of
Yeah,
that before.
I know who he is.
We'll talk about that later.
Any other takeaways from the Oregon game?
Oregon's better
Destroyed.
than I thought they were.
That is very true. I was not expecting Oregon to be that good. Man, I knew
Dante
they'd make
Moore
it
is
this
pretty good at
far
football.
at least, because they're playing James Madison. But
So moving forward,
moving on,
we have the
oh my
Rose Bowl,
gosh.
Indiana,
Tide.
Alabama.
We have the Tide getting rolled,
Roll Tide.
I like that.
38
That's
to
great.
3.
Where was that against OU?
In the
They
first
looked like
quarter.
they didn't care. They looked
They
like
didn't
they
have
didn't
to-
care.
They weren't going against the best coach in college football right now.
Google him.
Kirk Signetti, best coach
Probably
in college
correct.
football right now.
He's probably correct.
Did you say Kurt Sigma?
Signetti.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You don't know him? Google him.
Google him.
I'm doing that right now.
He wins football games.
He
He
does
wins
win
games.
football games.
I mean, the team he came from to coach Indiana still made the playoffs this year.
Can we?
Dude, he could probably
talk
put
about-
McCoy Ramsey out there and.
Yeah, he could probably have McCoy Ramsey on his team at quarterback and turn him into a Heisman winner.
It's true. So true. So
Speaking
true.
of the Heisman, can we talk about Mendoza throwing more touchdowns than incompletions?
Dog.
Damn.
I mean, he's a dog.
Dude, Will, what's your thoughts on that?
Dog. I don't think touchdowns makes a quarterback good. Okay, I think.
Aren't you a Josh Allen fan?
Hear me out. Okay, he may have had most interceptions.
No, wait. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. What's your thought process?
I mean, I'm just saying incompletions. You say is a bad thing, but like maybe it's not as bad as how it seems. Okay, Josh Allen is great. Okay, so
My brother would agree with you.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
But my
MVP.
What? No, let him talk. Let him talk.
I didn't know Drake May was on the Bills.
No, let him talk. Let him talk.
Ooh, another time. Dog, I don't know. I'm just a Boomer Sooner fan. That's all I got. That's my only take. That's all I got. I do like the Indiana football quarterback. That's it. That's the generic take that I have. Bro's like, he's like a State Farm agent. He's like, very like.
He'll probably be
He's very
on.
likable. He's very
He is
likable.
very
Like a
likable.
Boy Scout.
He is a Boy Scout. Colby?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Colby, what was it you were gonna say?
But what?
Well, I made the comment about Mendoza, and I thought you were going to say something.
Do you think he's
Oh.
the best quarterback in college football?
Right now?
No. Trinidad
No.
Chambliss.
Yes. The best quarterback right now in the playoffs is on Ole Miss.
Did
don't
he
think it's-
throw more incompletions than touchdowns?
Nobody threw like 320 yards for 3 touchdowns against Georgia without his head
And we
coach.
witnessed like one of the greatest drives in college
true,
football
that's true.
history.
We got to get there.
It is-
We're getting
No, my
ahead
bad,
of
my
this.
bad. Well, speaking of which, we
Slow
could
down,
go
slow
ahead.
down,
Let's
slow
freaking
down.
no. Let's freaking get there because there's nothing else really to talk about with this Indiana game. Let's talk about this Ole Miss Georgia game.
Ole Miss!
Let's talk about it.
Hotty toddy, baby. Hotty toddy.
They were marked out, dude. They were donezo. It's like you don't even have a coach. Do you know how hard that is? How hard it is to just be like, yeah, peace. Have fun in the playoffs, nerds.
Not
like
that.
teenagers.
Okay.
Irrelevant.
As much as
Yeah.
I hate,
What do you
as much
say?
as I hate Lane Kiffin, as much as I do hate Lane Kiffin, he did offer to stay for the playoffs. They told him no.
I don't blame him.
I don't either, but I mean, Lane did offer to stay. I will give him that.
Honestly, I think that made it. I think that made it 10 times worse. I think the fact that he tried
took his
to.
whole staff,
I-
whole staff with him.
I think the fact that he tried to stay for the playoffs made that whole situation worse. Like it made it so much scummier. It's like, oh yeah, let's go win this. Let's go try to win a championship, and then I'm just gonna leave y'all for more money. Like, so yeah.
It wasn't even more money. It's the same money. Ole Miss matched the offer.
NIL money.
Which by the way, he's actually getting paid for all these wins.
Yeah, LSU
Oh,
is
is he
giving
really?
him.
LSU is
LSU
paying
is
him.
giving him is CFP bonuses.
Yep.
Bro.
He got, I think, 150K just for making it.
I think he already. So I think he has. I think he's gotten like
No, no.
500K for winning the last 2 games.
Yeah, it was like 100K for making it, 150 for making it to the quarters, and then 250K for making it to the semis.
Yeah.
And then if they win the next round, it's $500,000. If they make
But-
it to the national championship, it's $500,000.
But what's
If they
Yeah.
win,
what's
it's another $1 million.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Ole Miss game though. Let's not talk about this
about
bum coach.
I mean,
What a freaking game.
Take it away,
it was
Colby.
insane.
Yeah, Colby, you go for it,
Trinidad
dude.
Chambliss, 30 for 46 on 326 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Dog.
Absolute dog. A QBR of 90.6. 90.6. You compare that to Gunnar Stockton. 18 of 31 for 203 yards and 1 touchdown and a QBR of 74.8.
Against that Georgia defense.
Which, granted, they're not as good as they have been in the past. I'll say that Georgia defense isn't as good as it's been before, but they still have that Georgia mentality.
I was about to say,
I was gonna say,
they're
it's still
Georgia's always
Georgia.
good.
Yeah, Georgia's.
Yeah. One thing,
Georgia's Georgia.
I will give some respect to Gunnar Stockton. That dude could take some hits and
Wonder where his
walk it
hairline
off.
went.
Yep. But I mean, that's about the only good thing I can really say about Georgia.
Yeah. Insane.
Great game.
I mean, to walk it off with a
Definitely-
field goal, and not only get the field goal, but then cap it off with a safety.
Let's talk about
When your defense has struggled all year, you cap off your biggest win of the season so far with a safety.
let's talk about the referees trying to keep them in the game, you know, that last 10 seconds. Trying to keep
I
Georgia
mean,
in
it's
the
Georgia.
game.
It's another golden child situation. Alabama and Georgia are going to bring in the views, so I mean, they want them to keep moving.
Bro, that whole sequence of events was ridiculous. It was just like, bro, they freaking lost at this point. You're just trying to give them more.
Mhm.
Trying to give them another possibility to win. It's
I mean, they
like,
brought
come
the
on
stage
now.
out like 3 different times.
Bro, it was
for the end of the game.
ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. But
Any other
definitely
thoughts?
the game of the college football playoffs so far.
I
Or
mean,
the
and this
best
was even
game.
kind of a down game for Kewan Lacey, but he still had 98
90
yards and
Two
2
touchdowns,
rushing
right?
touchdowns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a down game in terms of yardage, though, for him.
He's a dog.
He's insane. We will see him play on Sundays.
Oh yeah.
Is he eligible for the draft this year? Or is him and
Let me
Trinidad like, are they still going to be in college next year?
Trinidad is vying for another year right now. I know that.
Will, what were your thoughts on? Did you watch the Ole Miss Georgia game?
And Kewan Lacey's only a sophomore.
Oh my.
No, I didn't watch the game.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
yeah, I thought they would lose since they lost their coach. Telling you the truth, did not expect it.
I mean,
Did
we
not
all.
expect
I mean,
Why we love college football.
you know, I had Tulane almost upsetting them in the first round. So.
I mean, that was the only way Tulane was going to be able to do anything is if the mental state after losing your coach was that bad. And they came out and showed. It
They
didn't
were
matter.
pissed.
That's facts.
They were mad.
Yeah, they came out and showed. It didn't matter who was wearing that headset. They're a good football team.
Now,
I mean, this is controversial. Is Lane Kiffin still going to have a job? Is that
At LSU? Yeah.
he's at LSU.
Yeah, he just got hired as their head coach.
isn't he texting teenage girl?
That was the Michigan coach, I think.
Oh yeah, you're
Was it?
thinking
That was
of the
Sharon
Michigan
Moore.
coach. Yeah.
That's Sharon Moore.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. I mean, it's okay for coaches to text girls. Like, I mean,
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on. Let's talk about what. No,
We're
let's.
gonna move on.
let's talk
We're gonna
about the
move on
last
to
game.
Cotton Bowl. Let's talk about the Cotton Bowl.
Now,
here.
this
Miami and
was-
Ohio State.
A shocker.
upset.
Oh my
Big
gosh.
time upset. We
Who
got a
wants to
big
take it
time
away?
upset on here.
McCoy, you take it
Colby, you
away.
wanna take it away?
No. McCoy, you take it away. You haven't taken one away yet.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
take it away. So to begin this playoffs, once they let Miami in, I thought A&M was gonna wipe the floor with them. I thought Miami was a bad football team. I knew they were okay on defense, but I mean they're in the ACC. They haven't
Keep in
really
mind,
played a ton
Bro
of teams.
just hates Carson Beck.
I absolutely hate Carson Beck. I think if he's on your team, you're not making it far. But then, all of a sudden, they play Ohio State and somehow pull it off. And that's with Carson Beck still being bad. Like
Carson Beck, for being Carson Beck, he had an amazing game.
QBR of
He had
95.2.
an amazing game. Threw
No,
for
I don't care.
100. He threw for 138 yards,
and a
dude.
touchdown.
Dude had an
saying
amazing
138
game.
yards and a touchdown's a good game.
He had an amazing game. Dude, it's Carson Beck. That's like
Julian
that's
Sanchez
a
threw the same amount of touchdowns for them as he did.
bro. That's
Nobody
that's
says you have to
that's
be a
their
world
game.
beater to be a good quarterback. He's not great.
He's not a good
but
quarterback.
He's good.
Don't care. He's not
He
a
is
good quarterback.
He is a serviceable quarterback.
That's like saying Geno
He's gonna
Smith
be
is good.
No, Geno Smith is not good. I'd take Carson Beck over Geno Smith. If we're comparing season to season right now, yes.
Interesting.
Does Ohio State have a good defense?
They have an amazing defense. They have I think they showed the thing 5 top first rounds off their defense. I
Mhm.
think 5
Dude,
people to go in the
It's like
first
their
round.
whole
Some
freaking
respect
roster
who's
on
is
that
probably
man's name.
He's not the reason they won.
Probably not to
I don't-
mention who's
don't care.
the dude who's the best defensive player in college football, and Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs. Insane.
At the very least, the best defensive back in college football.
And the crazy thing is that's with Jeremiah Smith going nuclear. And
Oh,
they
Jeremiah Smith still showed he is the best receiver.
They still beat them. Thoughts on Julian Sane, guys? I thought he's young.
2
so I think
interceptions is hard to come back from.
Yeah,
We
I
will
think-
say that.
I thought all year he was one of those guys that he just gets the job done, and I thought he was really underrated. I liked
He was
watching
pretty
him,
good. He was good. He was good.
but in this game, I don't know if the lights were bright. It was one of
But
his.
he's only a sophomore.
I know, but I don't know.
They will be back here next year. I can guarantee that.
Do you think that he's their quarterback next year?
I don't know who else they have.
That true freshman is supposed to be really good. They have. I don't know his name.
I mean, given the year that Sagan had, finishing as a Heisman finalist, you can't not start him.
I mean, they kind of lost him the game.
What scent is that candle, Will?
What is going on in the bottom right of my screen?
on here?
It's let me light it. Great. Lavender.
Smells like a few. We are a
Dude.
PG show.
My bad.
Dude.
It's lavender. It's a lavender candle. It's super-
Editor, cut that. Editor, cut
Editor.
that.
Oh my
Lavender.
gosh.
You can't read
Like
it
that.
backwards.
Editor, demolish that.
We are. Oh my! There goes all our funding. Like the show's getting cut now.
Yep.
Y'all are getting paid?
Sponsors out the window.
Right, Liam, do you have any thoughts
Who
on
do
that?
you think's gonna win it all? Who do you?
Whoa, whoa,
think-
whoa, 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 whoa! We're still on the Cotton
Getting ahead
Bowl.
of ourselves.
We're still on the Cotton Bowl. I was just blown away. Obviously, I didn't watch the game. I don't, watch games, but just seeing Miami.
Really living up to the name of this podcast.
Well, I have to. Just seeing Miami do what they did to Ohio State was just baffling. Like
If you
Ohio
watch the game,
State
how'd you
being the team projected. I mean, being one of the teams projected to win it all, and Miami to come in, Carson Beck just, have a monster of a freaking game. Like, oh my gosh, Carson Beck is so freaking good, dude. I love Carson Beck so much. He threw, how many yards did he throw for? 130 yards. Oh my gosh, dude. I wish I was there to witness every single
First
one of those
ever
yards.
to do it. Insane.
Dude is
Insane.
so freaking good. I'm pretty sure the Ohio State QB had more touchdowns thrown for Miami than him, though, which was,
I think it was the same.
or was
I
it
think
the
he threw,
same?
one pick six. Yeah.
And that just goes to show just how good Carson Beck is, because he really had that intimidator factor going for him. Needless to say, I think Miami gets beat by 40 in the next, but anywho, I'm not convinced with Miami yet. I don't like Carson
Not
Beck.
either.
I do not like Carson Beck either. So I was just baffled that Ohio State sold.
Lost.
I
That
was
defensive line for Miami is a lot better than I thought.
Oh,
They
dude,
were.
they're
definitely give him
insane.
credit.
All right,
Do,
you guys
do
want
we
to do
have
predictions for next round?
well, do we have any other thoughts
So-
just on the second round, the quarterfinals? Do we have any other thoughts
I
on these
definitely
games?
think with what we've seen, being as Indiana is the only team in the the second or
Last 2
third
years?
year of the
Second.
2 years of the
Yeah.
12-team format to win a game after having the first round bye. I think we see the first round bye being done away with.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest
I
with
have
you,
a great solution for that at the end.
Yeah, we'll
I
talk
think it's
about
the right
that.
thing to do. We should line them all up in the however you want to seed it. Doesn't matter. We can talk about that more
At the end.
as we get
Yep.
in depth.
We can talk about that at the end.
But you seed them all straight, and you just let them play it out.
Simple as that.
I like that. But all right,
Because
so semifinals. If we have no other takes on the second round, semifinals, we got Oregon, Indiana, and Ole Miss in Miami. Who wants to take it? Let's have McCoy take it away. Oregon, Indiana. Who do you got?
Oregon, Indiana. Have they played? I don't think they've played. Have they played?
no, they played.
I don't know.
last season?
I think they did play this year.
No, not this. Oh, they did play this year. I think.
Let's find
So
out.
it's kind of a get-back game for Oregon.
Let me pull up.
If
Let
I'm
me pull up those
correct.
stats. Let me
Well,
pull up those stats.
I think they
You know,
beat them by 10.
Considering
Yes,
Indiana's
yes.
undefeated, I think they beat Oregon. So
They beat them by 10,
Indiana
I
beat-
believe.
Indiana beat Oregon 30-20 in the regular
Yep.
season.
So honestly, I saw an interview after the Oregon game, and it was like, who would you rather play, Alabama or Indiana? And I don't know who was talking, but he goes, "We want our get back at Indiana." They want Indiana. They didn't want Alabama. They're like, Alabama's cool, but we want Indiana. Oregon has been kind of one of those teams for the last few years who they've always been good, but they haven't been great. And I feel like with how the playoffs are shaping right now, this is their chance to win their first national title. And I
And-
think if you get through Indiana, if you get through Indiana,
It's hard.
If you
it's
get
hard
through
to beat a
Indiana.
team twice. It's hard to beat a team twice in the same season.
True.
ask
I mean,
Oklahoma.
we saw that.
True.
I better say we saw that with Oklahoma. We saw that with Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Indiana has yet to lose a game. The only team that has won it all was Michigan with being undefeated, right? Was that 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
I think in the CFP format.
Yeah, in the 4-team.
Maybe.
So,
I think Clemson may have had an undefeated season somewhere in there. I may be mistaken on that one.
So Colby? What's your take on Oregon, Indiana? Who do you got winning?
Oregon, Indiana. It's gonna be a dogfight. I can tell you that.
It's gonna be a great game.
We've got two high caliber offenses. If the Oregon defense plays the same way they did against Tech, it's gonna be an all out slugfest.
Yeah.
But I still think Indiana has it.
I'm in the same boat as
Just-
you. I have the same thoughts as well.
Just looking at how it is and how they matched up even in that first game in the regular season.
Yeah.
I mean, Dante Moore threw 2 interceptions.
That was early in the
We've
season.
still
though.
got. That was like 6 games in the season. It was halfway through the season.
I mean,
Anyways, this
Anyhow.
guy has elite ball knowledge. Anyways,
Yeah, yeah.
I remember
And I
watching
mean,
the game.
granted, this was early in the season, but Oregon went to overtime with Penn State,
I thought
a team
Indiana
who
did.
ultimately fell off. No, Oregon went to overtime. Indiana almost lost to Penn State.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They came
I don't
from
think
behind and won.
I don't think we can look at past games like that anymore. I mean, considering what Oregon
I'm just
just
trying
did
to
to
look through
Texas Tech,
common-
like,
I'm just trying to look through common opponents too, though.
is that an Oregon shirt?
Let's
Is that
go
an Oregon
Ducks.
shirt?
Let's go Ducks, baby. Let's go Ducks.
Okay, okay,
Oregon
okay.
Not even
supporter.
a chance.
You're
Not even a
an
chance.
Oregon fan.
Best mascot in the college football.
I mean,
Hands
Very
down.
true.
Oregon did win that game against Penn State in double overtime.
Didn't watch it.
Dude, right here with you,
That
man.
was like week 4, but
I think the story of that game is going to be what defense do we get out of Oregon?
Yeah.
exactly.
And then if we get a good defense, I think it's a good game. If we get a
But I mean,
mid defense, I think it's still a
I
good
think
game.
Indiana
you
has
know,
shown
I-
they can compete with good defense.
listen. I agree. I think if Oregon comes out with a great defense, I think Indiana, I think Indiana can only win by maybe 17.
Oh,
Oh, keep
You-
in mind, they're putting Indiana as a 4-point favorite.
they
Dude,
are.
I'm just saying. I think Indiana. I think Indiana's gonna smoke them.
I think Indiana's going to win, but I don't think they're going to smoke them. I think it's within
It's going to be close.
10 or lower.
Dude, listen. As somebody who has elite ball knowledge, I can tell you right now, if Oregon doesn't come out with their best defense, Indiana's gonna win by 30. I'm just
They're
saying.
not playing Tulane, buddy.
Yeah, but look at what they did to Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Will, what's your thoughts on this Oregon Indiana game? We see you have the Oregon shirt on. I have a feeling you might be an outlier in this group.
I mean, what makes you guys believe that Indiana's just gonna mollywop them? I mean, I guess McCoy
It was
said
only
that.
Liam that said that.
Okay,
Yeah, that
only
was
Liam
just
said
me.
that.
That was just me.
That was only Liam.
Yeah,
Liam,
yeah.
where do you get that? Where do you get that take?
Did you not hear the last 5 minutes?
No, I zoned out. I'm sorry. I was looking at Carson Beck. My bad.
Dude,
so
average
what makes-
average Bills
Carson Beck
fan.
highlights.
Average Bills fan.
Where do you get that take?
Dude, Indiana's the best freaking team in the country. They just beat Alabama by 35.
Alabama sucks, dude.
Then OU is dog water.
I mean, hey, look, I like the team, but it is what it is, dog.
I'm just saying, dude.
They choke when the lights are brightest.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's literally that Jared Allen quote. The lights were brighter than I expected.
See, he knew. He knows.
So Will, what's your I want to hear a score prediction from you, Will. What do you predict the score to be?
What was the OSU versus Oregon game?
69-3.
Let's go like 59 to like 15.
You think Oregon's gonna win 59-15?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Oregon to win by
Lock it in.
44.
Lock it in.
Disrespecting the Ducks, baby.
Bro, you know what? You should bet your freaking car on that, dude. That's an amazing line.
Dude,
Let's let the real ball knowers make score predictions now.
Hey, I'm only
McCoy, what
Yeah,
do you
listen, I got
Like,
so
five
I said that Indiana's gonna win by what 30 and then 17 if they play good or great defense. Okay, let's hear McCoy and Colby's let's hear McCoy and Colby's score prediction for this game. What do y'all predict?
I think that the first half is kind of a snooze fest. I don't think really anything happens. Maybe a field goal or two. I think that the third and fourth quarter, they really turn it on, both teams. I think it ends up being Indiana winning 24-16.
I like that. You're wrong, but I like that.
Solid.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
solid.
kidding. Colby, what do you got?
I kind of feel the opposite. This is going to be a high-scoring close game.
Ooh.
Okay.
High-scoring close game. I mean, we're talking. It could end. It could be a halftime score of like 30-29 or 28,
I like
30
that.
something to 28 at halftime. I think this is going to be an all-out shootout.
Nice. I hope
Old school
so.
Big 12 style.
That would
And
be
then,
awesome. That'd be
Final
awesome.
final score, we're looking at like 59 to like 30 something, maybe 42.
Damn.
Indiana.
So you
Wait,
think
whoa, 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 whoa,
59
whoa,
is
whoa,
being put
whoa,
up
whoa,
too?
whoa, 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 hang on. So you were just clowning me for saying that I think Indiana's going to win by 17. You said 59 to 42. Indiana's going to win. That's a 17
You're
score
saying it's going to be
differential.
all on the defense. No, this is going to be a straight shootout.
Dude, me and Colby, we're so like-minded.
It's going to be all offensive game. If you like offense, this is going to be your game to watch.
Wow.
Okay, I like that.
Wow.
Let's
I'll gladly be wrong, but that's what I feel.
we've been on this game for a little bit. Let's actually move on real quick. Let's go over to the Fiesta Bowl. Ole Miss and Miami now.
This could be game of the year right here.
I think so too.
Yeah.
The way these two teams have played this playoff, this could be game of the year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We're looking at an unstoppable force in the Ole Miss offense meeting a immovable object in the Miami defense. We're going to see which high caliber side of the ball is going to be better.
I think Ole Miss wins by 30. I'm sorry. I was glazing Carson Beck in Miami for like a minute there. Bro, that team sucks. I really don't think Miami's gonna you know how you were talking about the quote with the lights being too bright. I think that's gonna happen in the Fiesta Bowl. I think Ole Miss is just gonna slaughter Miami. I don't think Miami stands a chance.
It all depends on Miami's defense.
It all depends on how many touchdowns the Ole Miss QB throws for Miami.
The turnover margin is what's gonna decide this game, and how little of a field Miami can have off those turnovers.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they can create turnovers in the short field, in their own territory.
Let's for this game. Let's start with Will. We haven't started with Will in a little bit. Will, what's your take on this game?
Carson Beck's never choked a game in his life. I don't know what you guys are on. He is not a con artist. He has never choked a game in his life. He's got 27 touchdowns this season. Dude, Trinidad over here, he's only got 21. Okay, passing yards doesn't matter. Passing yards don't matter. Okay,
He wasn't the starter to start the season.
completion percentage. You want to talk about completion percentage? 75% Carson Beck.
He threw 4 picks against Louisville.
75% completion. He didn't miss though. He hit somebody. 55% for Trinidad.
He
little
threw
bit
2
over
picks
half.
against SMU, Southern Methodist.
Great team. Great team.
that's
They
barely
should have
over
been in the
half,
college
though.
football playoffs. Should have been in over James Madison.
When did Trinidad start?
Pretty fast.
Like 3
I
weeks in.
I was about to say I think week 3 or 4.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think Miami takes it. I think they take it home. I think Liam. You're too harsh on Miami. I think you're sleeping on them.
Ooh. They are favored to win.
Miami sucks.
I mean, they've gotten hot at the right time.
Yeah. Miami's defense.
That is, yeah. Miami's defense has gotten red hot at the right time.
Yeah.
And that's, if they keep playing the same way they've been playing, they could probably take it.
If
Their defense plays the same way.
If Miami can come out with the same defense that they had against Ohio State, and Carson Beck can actually remember what it takes to be a quarterback, like a college quarterback, Division I college quarterback.
He never
Dog,
started.
this is his 5th year.
playoff
This is
games in
his
Georgia.
time, man.
If he can remember that he's been in college for 5 years,
No, that's a lie. He
Then-
started 1 year of the playoffs at Georgia, and they lost.
if he can actually come out and perform, then yeah, Miami has a chance. But
I agree. I think
I
it's
still
gonna
think Ole
be,
Miss got it.
I think it's going to be, we've seen this Ole Miss offense just put up nuclear numbers against literally any defense.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be, we know what Ole Miss is going to do. They're going to put up 30, 35 minimum. Can Miami keep up? That's what I think is going to happen.
Mhm.
Can they keep up? I don't care what defense you throw in front of them. They torched OU.
Yep.
They torched Georgia. You think like they
Georgia.
just put points on the board.
They put 39 up against Georgia.
They put up
But
40
that's the
against
thing.
OU.
The Ole
That's what I
Miss
mean. It's
defense
crazy.
isn't that great.
They aren't.
Yeah, but
That's
it doesn't
why it's-
matter.
They're
It's
not
Miami.
that great.
It's Miami, dude. It's Carson Beck.
Defense wins games, baby.
About to
They
mute
got
this
that
guy.
freshman Tony. He's a stud.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen quarterbacks that aren't that great look great against Ole Miss.
Mateer put up 300 yards against them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, granted, this was early in the season. Ole Miss only beat Arkansas 41-35.
Arkansas's
Whatever Arkansas.
Arkansas's like the best 2-8 team of all time, though.
I mean,
Very true.
it's fair.
I'm pretty sure they've lost every single one of their games by like a possession.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Washington State had 208. Their quarterback threw for 218 yards against Ole Miss.
This is the game to bet overs on if you are on Prize Picks. I don't. We're not sponsored, but if you bet overs, always do a quarterback wide receiver together. This is the game to do it.
This dude's a fiend. He's a gambler.
They let
He's an
DJ
addict.
Lagway throw for 218 yards.
I want to change everything I've said. I just realized that Carson Beck has he's thrown 10 interceptions this season. He's a con artist. Okay, I changed
Bro.
everything I said.
No,
You know,
you're committed. This
I'm
is
committed.
this is.
I'm committed.
You already gave
let's
your
look at-
opinion,
If
dude.
he doesn't throw a pick, I think they're smooth sailing.
So Ole Miss is gonna win.
Just quarterback comparison here. Beck and Chambliss. Passing yards, Chambliss has thrown for 3,660 this season compared to Beck's 3,313. So basically a game's more of yards.
And he's played
Game or
less.
two.
He's played 3 more games though.
And yeah. And
Nope.
Beck's played 3 more games than Chambliss.
Yeah.
Carson Beck is 296 for 398 on the season compared to Chambliss's 271 of 408. So about the same kind of passer rating there. Beck has thrown 27 touchdowns to 10 interceptions
Pretty good.
compared to Chambliss's 21 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He's thrown
7
3
of 1
interceptions
this
all
year.
year.
That's pretty consistent.
It's pretty good.
Another story I think is going to be, can that Miami defensive line hold a Lacey?
And not even that. Can they contain Chambliss on the rush?
That too.
Because Chambliss has shown he can create with his legs.
He doesn't
You
look fast,
overru-
but he gets first downs.
You overrush him, he's running that thing up the gut, and he's at the very least getting 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And he's
like
athletic enough to make a man miss in the open field. So
Which
if you're
team
dropping too
is-
far back,
which team is more hot? Like on a super genuine note, like which team has played over these playoffs more like just better? Are you gonna base that off score or defense?
Putting
'Cause, like,
scores up.
Score.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're
you're
talking
putting
just
up,
if you look at where the teams that each team has played have been looking at the season, Miami does have the better resume coming into this. They beat A&M, who's only lost 1 game all season.
But Ole Miss
They
is averaging 40 in the playoffs.
And they beat Ohio State, who had only lost 1 game all season.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Ohio State's 1 loss is to the team playing in the other game.
But Ole Miss averaging 40 in the playoffs. Now, mind you, they did play Tulane, but they came out and
But they
put
played
39 on Georgia.
Which, I mean, it was when they played Georgia in the regular season, it was a shootout. It came down to who got the first stop. Georgia got the first stop in that game. This time it was Ole Miss.
I think both these teams are equally freaking red hot. Like it's going to
Yeah.
be a great game.
It's hard to tell which team is actually hotter right now.
I think
Yeah.
they're both hot, yeah.
Yeah, same.
They're both playing
But-
really good too.
Hot take, I think either of these teams would be Oregon right now.
Interesting.
Carson Beck is hot. That's what it is.
I mean,
Oh, he looks like a Demogorgon, bro.
No, dog. Sid the Sloth. Okay, y'all are sleeping on Sid the Sloth.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
y'all disrespect him.
Bro transferred to Miami to play at the same college as his girlfriend, and then cheated on her within like
Who?
his first 3 weeks there.
Oh, he did.
I mean, he's in Miami,
That's great.
dog. Can you
Game
blame
is
him?
game. Game is
Yeah,
game.
Win in Rome, dude.
I mean, I can't say I wouldn't do the same
So
thing
he's
because
just-
I wouldn't. But
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
this is-
wouldn't
whoa,
either.
whoa,
I would
whoa,
hope
Mac,
not.
whoa. All right, listen, we're
He's
at.
probably
Hang
in
on,
earshot of you, so you probably
guys.
there you go.
We're at the 55-minute mark here. Let's try to wrap some things up here. Who do we
Gosh.
have? So we're predicting what, like an Indiana, Ole Miss, Indiana, Miami,
Indiana, Ole Miss.
Indiana,
Indiana.
Ole Miss, and who do we predict winning it all?
oh, this is tough.
I
can't
got-
choose
I
two.
can't not back Indiana.
I'll start. I think if you're a script writer, right? What better way to like look at what happened to Ole Miss and their organization? What better way to just like what's the word I'm trying? I guess like revenge. I don't know.
Cap
Like,
it off.
Just cap it off by winning a freaking championship after losing your head coach, who
When you
transferred to
haven't
LSU.
won a natty since like the 50s.
Exactly.
Neither team has.
Like that script would be crazy. But then on the other hand, like Indiana, like bro, that team has been so much fun to watch.
If you're a quote unquote script writer, that team is the biggest Cinderella story in this whole
So
thing,
true.
from where they were to where
Yes.
they're at now.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep.
they were the laughing stock of the Big Ten.
I think that
Before
and
Signetti came there.
I think that's what makes this playoffs like this this playoffs so appealing. Like the only team that I really dislike is Miami right now. I would be okay with any of the rest of these teams winning. And that's what makes like people want to watch these games, not me cuz I don't watch football games. But like that's what makes people want to watch these games is like these are teams that you don't typically see in this position, especially freaking Indiana coming in undefeated.
Exactly.
Number 1
After
seed and
only-
just slaughtering teams.
Yeah.
Like
This is like Indiana's second double-digit win season in program history.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure the first one was last season, wasn't it?
Yes, and the coach of both those teams has been Kurt Signetti.
Google him.
He wins
But,
football games.
He does.
I'm excited. I think
I'd take him over Brent Venables.
I would take a lot of people over Brent Venables.
I mean, we can move Brent Venables to DC. Just put Signetti
I like
at
that.
head coach,
I like that.
and then we still need a good offensive coordinator. But
So real quick, so I got Indiana winning it. Mac, who do you got winning it? Just rapid
All right,
fire.
I want to go last if that's okay.
Okay, Will, who do you got
Because I have a
winning?
feeling
Who do you
I know
got
what you guys
winning,
are
Will? Let's rapid fire. You got Oregon. You're dumb.
Oregon,
You're dumb.
You have
All right.
Oregon.
Crazy take. But that's my
Yeah.
take. Oregon. I got Oregon.
Oregon to win the Natty.
Colby, who do you got?
I can't not back Indiana on this one.
Yeah.
They've looked like the best team in college football since conference title weekend.
Yeah.
And they've proven it week in, week out since then. Granted, they've only played one game since then.
And best for
I-
last, McCoy. What do you
I
think?
think. All right, hear me out, guys. I think if Ole Miss goes crazy against Miami, they win it all.
Yeah.
I think if it's a 10-point game with Miami, Indiana wins it all.
Yeah.
I think it's however they look against that Miami defense, because it's probably going to be about close to what it's going to look like against Indiana's defense. I think it's going to be a shootout, though. I'm talking like, if those two teams are together, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 50, 60 points. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of points are going to be scored.
You'd be
especially
looking
on
at
Indiana's
basketball
side.
numbers if Indiana
Yes.
plays Ole Miss.
Yes, super fun. I think
Dude,
it could
that'd
be
be a
probably
great
the
game.
best finals championship that we have ever seen
Yes.
from an entertainment point of view.
But if do we have any other thoughts, opinions of what has happened so far, what we predict in the playoffs?
Do we think that? So we kind of talked about this earlier. What are our thoughts about the no buys? Do we think that? What do you think they're going to do next year? Since only one team has won that have had a buy.
I can start with this.
Let's hear it.
If you want my opinion, and I've said this a couple of times, here on the We Don't Know Sports podcast, if you're a ranked team, like I just personally don't understand why if you're a ranked team you don't make a playoffs. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. What's the point in being ranked 20 if like it doesn't mean anything at all? So like I think personally they need to go in, revamp the playoffs entirely again. Top 24, only rank the top 24 teams. Have a 24 team playoff. I think that's just the best way to go about it.
I mean, if we're just going to keep expanding, let's just go full March Madness, 64 teams.
I think 24 teams would be a March. It would basically just be a March Madness, but like it would be so much. It would be great to watch. Like you would be able to see way more Cinderella stories. You'd be able to see way more teams just coming out of nowhere, potentially beating top ranked teams in the nation. Like it'd be great to watch.
What about
We'd have to
injuries?
start it. We'd have to start it so early in the season.
I think that's fine.
We'd have to cut the regular season down to like 8 games.
Why not just move the regular season back? Like, haven't they already been discussing moving the regular season back anyways?
I'm trying to think what other sports are going on at that time.
Mainly just basketball, but like so long as imagine you're in a world where like you get, because it would be about the end of January if they did a 2014 format. It'd be the end of January, it'd probably be the beginning of February, where the final or the championship would take place, because it's already about midway January now, January 19th. So it'd be like the beginning of February whenever the championship would take place instead, if they kept the same kind of schedule that they have now. And then you have the NFL also going on, which the Super Bowl takes place in the middle to end of February, correct?
But here's the thing with that though too.
Well, let me timeline this real quick before you. So we got that going on too, and then on top of that, we then go straight into March Madness with basketball. Like, you talk about 3 months of just straight freaking peak sports content. Like, it'd be great.
And in December, you have the NBA Cup.
Exactly. Like, you got the NBA Cup going on. You know, we love the NBA Cup. And then April. Is it the end of April whenever NBA playoffs
season ends in April, so it'd be like the end of April.
So like,
I mean,
we have 5 months straight. We have 5 months straight of like playoff sports. Like
October is MLB playoffs. I mean, I know probably none of y'all watch baseball.
Anyways, dude, it's 5 months of straight, 5 months of straight peak sports playoffs, like games, like
the good sports.
The good sports. My bad. It'd be great. It'd be great, dude.
America's pastime, by the way. Quite literally the tagline for baseball.
Slowly down.
I personally think if they like moving to a 2014 format would just make more sense. I don't like being a ranked, it just doesn't make sense to me being a ranked team and not being in the playoffs. It just doesn't make sense.
How many teams do you want, Liam?
24 teams.
24. Okay. Yeah, I think
you realize they take a top 25 ranking though.
Well, then they could do top 25 and number 1 just gets a bye.
I mean, we've already seen how the bye weeks have worked out though.
Yeah.
But
then they would be going against they would be going against like a
James Madison.
Yeah, they would be going against a trash team in their first round.
Well, let's just say we seeded it like a March Madness tournament, 1 versus the bottom seed, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
If we were to do that, yes, James Madison would play Indiana first round if it was just straight through. If we were to do 1 through 24.
Yeah.
And that would mean Ohio State would be playing Iowa, who was 8-4.
I mean,
but still, like that. I personally like, even though those are likely to be blowout games, like they are also, there is always that slight chance, kind of like what you see in March Madness, where all of a sudden a team just comes out of nowhere and just beats like a high caliber team and potentially makes a run
But-
in a playoffs. Like that's always so much fun to watch, especially like in March Madness. Like being able to see stories
There's-
like that, it's great. Even if they don't win it all, like it's awesome.
There's a huge difference in how basketball matchups are versus football matchups.
Mhm.
Basketball matchups, if you come out hot and the other team doesn't, I mean, it's gonna be great. I mean, yeah, that's kind of true with football, but if you have a football team that is just on paper, full of 5-star talent, 4-star talent, versus a team whose best recruit is a 3-star,
Mhm.
you're not. I mean, you're not gonna get good games out of that.
Didn't you say
Well,
you
you'll
wanted
get-
64 teams in the playoffs?
He was
I was
joking.
just kind of,
Oh.
just riffing on Liam's
I
point here.
just I personally I also think it'd be a great way like
I
to
have an
put- to-
idea. If
oh.
anyone else if anyone else wants to go.
let's hear it, McCoy.
Okay, so there was a lot of controversy with the 12 and the 4 teams getting a bye. So this is what I think you do. I think you put 16 in, take away the auto bids. Top 16 teams get in.
I like that.
I think you take away all these buys. The week after the season, you're playing. And if you play it all the way through, the game should finish this week.
I think you
Usually.
give them a week. I think you give them a week to kind of game plan and scheme because you're playing teams that are outside of your conference and all that, teams you haven't really seen.
Figure it out in a week.
Yeah, you get a week to kind of game plan and scheme.
Okay. Well, okay. If you did that, then push it back a week.
Yeah,
Let's
everyone
go.
that makes it gets 1 week off.
Yep, I'd be okay.
One
with
full week off.
Oh, you mean like the first week. So like the regular season ends.
So, like,
Everybody gets
so,
a
like,
week off
yeah,
and then
week off,
college
and
starts.
then it
Oh,
starts out.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes,
thought
yes,
you were
yes.
saying like a week in between like
No,
Like,
no,
that
no. So
would-
like
that would
conference
take
champ, we'd have conference championship weekend and selection weekend. Then you get that full week off, and then the playoffs start.
I like I like that as well. But again, like if you go top 16, you might as well only rank the top 16 teams then. Like I just it doesn't make sense to me. 17 through 25, like why are you ranked if you're not making it anywhere?
But
But anyway,
But
so
I think, especially this year, if they had 16, all the teams that were like, I guess, debated about would have made it
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
format.
because you'd
And
see teams like BYU, Vandy,
Texas,
Utah,
Vanderbilt.
Texas.
and I'm sorry, but those are going to be like if you put Texas and say A&M round 1, I'm sorry, those views are going to be out of this world.
I can see if they decided to move to a 16 team format, though, I can see them giving like teams like James Madison, Tulane, like those who led their conferences or whatever. Like I can see them kind of lowering their rank more. That way they have higher odds to make it in, even if they are like 15, 16.
I'm fine with that though.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, that's fine. At 16 teams, if you aren't a top 16 team, you shouldn't even be in. You
Right.
shouldn't even be contending.
Right.
But like once you get that 16 range, you're starting to get into teams that have upset some of these higher seeds.
Right.
So
Yeah. Imagine if we had like Vanderbilt, Texas.
if you
like,
put Texas in
BYU.
this playoff, I think it gets kind of interesting.
Especially what they did. Was it Michigan they played?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, see, I just know things. Anyways,
Maybe
Colby,
I'm
do you have
just
an idea?
Texas hate. I think the auto bids are entirely what's wrong with this current playoff system.
Oh.
Like, I get it. You want to have your conference winners in there. I get that. Because they're the quote unquote best teams.
hmm
At least on paper, they won their conferences. I get that. But at the same time, it's what's keeping some of these other teams out. Like,
Right.
as much as I riff that I love the Group of Five, but just watching Group of Five versus Group of Five is good games. But
Yeah.
watching them play some of these power teams, I mean, we've seen it. We saw it in the 4 team when they let Cincinnati in.
hmm
It's just constant blowouts. It's constant, basically non-factors. It might as well be a first round bye.
Mhm.
You're basically just getting a tune-up game before you go play the actual good team.
Yep.
And I think
Which
that's why
is-
we're seeing and that's why I think we're seeing so many of these first round bye teams lose.
Yeah.
Is those Group of 5 teams are just essentially, warm-up games.
Mhm.
I mean, Oregon played James Madison. They got their offense firing on all cylinders and their defense firing.
Great
They were
game.
able to beat Tech.
Great game.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss scored within the first minute against Tulane. I mean,
Yep.
granted, if a team like that can make it into that upper echelon, yes, put them in.
Like Boise State last year, they would have made the 16-team playoff we're talking about because they were ranked 12.
That would've been
if you
great.
rank that high, let them in. I'm totally okay with that.
That would have been great to watch too.
But I definitely think the first round buys need to go, and the auto bid spots, just the auto bids in general. No matter if you're Power 4, Group of 5, doesn't matter.
So
Those
we've all kind of given our opinion. We haven't heard from
Because-
Will. We haven't heard from Will yet. Let's
Dude.
I'm sorry, Colby, if you were still Colby, were you still talking?
I was just gonna finish up with, I
Oh,
mean, those conference winners are already gonna, those Power 4 conference winners are already gonna be in your top echelons anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we just look at the top 5 here. We've got the Big 10 winner. We've got the SEC winner. We've got the Big 12 winner. Just in the top 4.
I mean, do you think that like these auto bid teams, like, is that not kind of, I'm not gonna say boring, but like they just kind of automatically get a spot? Like there's so much favoritism when it seems to like college football, and like they just like get a spot because they're just like the, I guess, like, you know what I mean, like the bigger team.
Well, don't they
in a
get
way.
that spot because they win their conference?
Okay, yes, but I'm saying there's a lot of cases where it's like it feels like there's like they're the same record. Maybe you could argue schedule. Like, what was it? Florida State, like a while back, right? What was it, 2 years ago or was it a year ago?
3.
Whenever they went
3.
undefeated.
Okay, 3 years ago. Wasn't that a huge argument? Like they got.
Their quarterback got hurt though.
Yeah, their starting quarterback, who the entire offense ran through.
Okay.
He
And they
went down
lost.
before. He went down before conference title weekend, and they barely scraped out against an unranked Louisville.
Yeah.
And then they got beat by like 60 to Georgia in the bowl game.
But to be
Yeah,
fair,
whatever bowl game they had.
to be fair, they did not play any. I don't
Most of their
think they played
starters.
any of their starters.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them opted out. Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels very like high favoritism in a way, which, I mean, I get it. If you're good, you're good, and like if it's like you have a super mega star team, it's like fair. But
Are you saying the auto bids are favoritism, or are you saying the other teams that get in are favorite? Because the teams that are automatically making it in, they're automatically making it in. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's because they're winning their conference.
Yep.
Like they're
Yes.
there's
Every
no
auto bid-
favoritism. There's no
yeah.
favoritism there. Like they're just winners.
Every auto bid was a conference
Yeah.
title winner.
Yeah. So like the favoritism is all the other teams, Alabama, who make it in.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Look at it.
Yeah, that's more what I meant. My bad. Not always, but like
Yeah.
just like why did Alabama make it? Why not like who was it
Multi.
arguing? What was the other team?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Join a
Mainly
conference.
Notre Dame.
Join a conference.
I completely agree.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's
But
fair.
the reason that Alabama made it is because if they kick Alabama out for playing an extra game in the SEC championship, that tells teams, oh,
It-
if you play that
yeah.
extra game, it screws you.
It
That's why they left
ruins
them in.
the sanctity of a conference title game. If you lose, then they said they weren't going to punish teams
Yeah.
for losing their conference title game.
Because like they made it there to begin with.
So if you
kick them
get
out of the
knocked
playoffs
out
for
for
making their-
losing that one,
Yeah.
it shows that conference title games are pointless.
Yeah.
You'd say if they did leave Alabama out, say next year Alabama has a chance to 1, make the playoffs, and 2, play in the SEC title game. Say they match up with Georgia, who they've already lost to in the season. Just hypothetical. They could say,
I
"Oh,
don't
we
know, I
already
just-
lost this team. We've already lost this team once. Why should we play them again and lose and ruin our shot at making it
No,
when we can
fair.
just opt out and still make it?"
No, I mean, I don't know how many teams, if you were to add more, would be more fun. But again, like, I don't know. I feel like in college football, there's not as many upsets, which maybe that's okay. But like,
Miami.
Yeah, I mean, there's upsets, but I don't know. I think
I mean, most of the
having
playoffs
another-
have been an upset if you think about it. Oregon
Have
beat Tech.
they?
Alabama beat OU.
Oregon
That's technically
destroyed
a lower ranked
Tech.
seed. Ole Miss beat Georgia, lower seed.
Baffling
Miami beat
game.
Tech, lower seed. Miami beat OSU, lower seed.
Literally
5 lower
every
seeds
every game has been an upset other than Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
But I think you mean like whenever you're saying upsets, I think you're meaning like a James Madison or like a Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop picking on Will, Mac.
I
Hey,
wasn't
my bad.
picking on him.
My bad. My
Dude,
bad.
apologize
No,
to
no,
him
no.
right
That's
now.
fair. Hey,
I'm sorry,
that's
Will.
fair. I didn't realize. I forgot. How literally all of the buys except for Indiana literally just got like mollywopped. Did they not?
They did.
But
Pretty much.
let's go ahead
I
and
mean,
wrap it.
like-
let's
Okay.
let's
Or go
Colby
ahead.
Colby
Finish your
yeah,
point.
last little
I was
comment.
just gonna say one more thing with these first round
One more
buys.
thing.
I mean, if you look at last year's bracket, the teams that made it to the semis, you had number 5 Texas, number 8 Ohio State, number 6 Penn State, and number 7 Notre Dame.
Yeah.
All teams that played in the first round,
Mhm.
and all teams that dominantly won those first round games.
Yeah.
And then just continued to dominate throughout. I think the only close one of that quarterfinals may have been Oregon, Ohio State. Maybe. If I'm remembering right.
I don't think
Maybe
Oregon
Texas,
is very close.
Arizona State was pretty good. It was a pretty good game last season too.
That was a really good game.
That was basically just Cam Scatabo having
And friends.
a legacy game. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Love
all I
that guy.
have to say.
Well, does anybody else have any other comments before we wrap this up? Because we have hit the hour 20 mark.
Hour and 20.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be invited back. This is the longest episode by far.
It's gonna take 2 days to upload.
Dude, it's gonna take so long. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
My bad.
No,
Oregon,
you're good,
Oregon,
bro.
Oregon,
You're
Oregon.
good.
We
Listen,
just had a lot to we had a lot to talk about.
there was a lot to talk about, and we're actually talking like good sports. So
Hold
not
on,
that
wait,
we
before
haven't
we
talked
go,
good
let's
sports.
bring
in
my
the past.
wife onto the podcast and let her have her thoughts real quick.
Oh yeah, I want to hear her thoughts
Riley,
on.
come on,
Let's see what Riley has to say
Riley,
about
come
it.
on.
Yeah.
Come on. Here, let's hear it. What are your thoughts on the playoffs?
Everyone, welcome Riley.
Riley.
What's your question?
So who do you got winning it all?
Indiana.
Okay. Very, very good. Okay, so who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win between Ole Miss and Miami?
I don't know why, but I think Ole Miss.
Okay.
I don't know why. Miami played really well, but I also think that the team that they were playing just played terrible.
Yeah.
So I don't think their win was as impressive as Ole Miss's was.
Very
They have
true.
no head coach.
And against Georgia.
I wouldn't be mad if they won it all. I just think that
Mhm.
Indiana, their win, I don't know. I just love that team too. Their quarterback's really humble. Love to see a humble quarterback. So,
She's got
so I think
elite.
he's gonna win it all.
She's got elite ball knowledge. We need to bring her on more.
Y'all don't want to hear my argument with McCoy about what is his name, Victor.
Wembanyama.
Oh yeah, you don't want to hear
Oh,
that.
no.
Oh,
They
no.
want to bring her on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll
It's
definitely
not
have
good.
to. I want to hear that.
Victor Wet Banana.
Yeah, I don't like the guy, so
Yeah.
don't like him at all. But anyway,
Better than
those are
Chet
my thoughts.
Holmgren.
Thank you. Dude, a round of applause. Round of applause.
All right. Thank you guys.
That was great. So,
I think she knows more ball than
She watches
any
a
of
lot
us.
of
she
football.
knows
Any
more
of
than
us.
me, but that's not saying a lot. So,
Well,
I'm here. But if that's it, does anybody, Will, did you have any last comments that you wanted to make about Oregon?
y'all sleeping. I'm just saying, y'all sleeping. Just wait,
Sleeping on Oregon.
just wait. It'll happen.
Same thing about the Bills and Eagles, by the way.
Oh, hey, actually, real quick, let's talk about two things.
real quick.
Let's talk about two things.
things.
And let's start with Will. I know we're an hour 20 in, but let's just do this real quick.
Let's
Will,
keep it going.
what's happening with the punishment, Will? Because we can get to Colby next, but Will, we're gonna start with you. what's gonna happen with the punishment?
Y'all name the movie. I mean, I don't think FNAF, and I don't think
I think we were
I don't
talking
think the other
about
movies. You name a
Zootopia.
I
movie.
thought it was Zootopia 2.
Yeah,
That's what that
Zootopia
was.
Zootopia
too.
still in theaters?
Yeah. You go do it
It was last
today.
night.
Does he have to go watch it?
Yeah. Tell him what you have to do, Will.
I have to watch. By the way, Zootopia is not in theaters anymore. I don't think. I have to
Hold on.
watch Zootopia, and I have to laugh at every single joke hysterically. And if anybody shushes me, I have to take it a notch up. I have to laugh even louder. But
It's gonna be great.
it is not streaming. So
We're gonna have to
what movie
find.
either?
Let's find some
is it not in
like.
theaters?
We should find like a rom-com or something for him to go to.
I definitely think like FNAF 2 would be a great one for just to be laughing hysterically at,
Yeah,
especially that opening scene.
but that's good. That's good to know. So Will, you are gonna be doing the punishment. That's good.
I will be doing it. You guys name the movie.
Yeah.
Next time you have me on, I will do it.
Sounds good.
It's actually not us that should be picking it. It should be your
Coop.
partner that you did it
Cooper.
with.
Coop.
Okay, that's fair.
Coop.
I'll consult with my partner.
There you go.
Now let's
And then
transition
our
over.
second punishment.
Let's move over. So some context here. Colby.
We're almost done.
Oh, Colby is the loser of our fantasy league, fantasy football league. Proud owner of that title.
Proud 2 and 10.
Have we discussed what we're gonna
No.
do for? Because like I know we're gonna
I know
have
y'all
you in
are
a
voting
maid
for it
outfit.
still.
Like we're gonna have you in a maid outfit, but I guess. Oh wait, we weren't gonna tell you what the presentation was, so actually we can't talk about.
We're doing a presentation for him. He has to present it.
Yes, that's right, but we
Okay.
we can't
It's
talk
like
to him
that.
about it.
It's like that Jackbox game. Got it.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
just like that. So actually, we will not go any further on that. But McCoy, we will
I'm
definitely.
kinda stuck out here in North Carolina till at the very least April. So.
Well, that's okay. We
We'll
got
mail it.
time.
It's
We
okay.
got time.
We promise we won't let you forget. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
won't forget.
Oh,
about
no, I'm just saying. Kind of stuck out here for the time being.
And if we have to,
figure-
we can
we'll
do it
figure
over
something
Zoom.
out.
You know, like you can
We'll
present
figure
it on
something
Zoom
out.
to us.
Dude, yeah. Just so long
we
as
can
you're in a
record it
maid
live.
outfit. So
Unless
long
we
as you're
all
in the
wanna do it-
outfit.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at something here. The 9th, I will be home for a doctor's appointment.
In January.
Yes, like next Friday.
I probably won't be available. We would definitely have to
Get the
schedule
presentation.
further out.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have
we
the
can-
presentation started.
Oh my gosh. Well, y'all get the presentation ready and then let me know, and I'll find a way to be there.
Sounds good. Well, on that note, if there is no other things to talk about, we appreciate you
good.
guys tuning in. If you did, like and subscribe. We are on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I think that's it.
That is
Go
it.
check out the channels.
That is it.
We do be posting our clips. Shout out to our editor, who hasn't been editing for us. We need to, get at him for that. How
Finish
dare
him
he?
Black and
But somebody has a new laptop, so he may consider doing some more editing.
Thank you, Colby.
Thank you.
what?
Thank you, Colby, for coming on. And
yeah,
for
thank you, Will, for coming
introducing.
on.
Yeah, thank you, Will, for being a surprise
Thank
guest.
You, thank you both for coming on the show and providing great insight.
Very
Appreciate
good
it.
insight from the both of y'all. And thank you to Mac's wife. Elite ball knowledge.
We'll have her on the pod one day.
Yeah, we will definitely have to talk about Wembenyama. But anywho, appreciate you guys tuning in. Till next time, peace out.